Good afternoon, Bay Nation. Welcome to another episode of Fantasy Bay. I'm your host, Mike Williams, and here's my co-host here, Jeffrey.
Good afternoon, Bay Nation.
Today we're going to be going over the Thursday night matchup. The Denver Broncos versus the New York Jets. But before we get there, I would like to first say a deep congratulations to my Tampa Bay Lightning. Let's go Bolts. I'm sure a couple of you have seen in the top corner up there. Let's go. Now all we got to do is win a Super Bowl, right? Brady, you're next, man. Let's do this. I know that you're not here for hockey, but I just wanted to give a nice shout out to my Lightning. Let's go. From that amazing news down to this. The Tennessee Titans and the Steelers. Currently, their game is being postponed. So what happened was, basically, some Tennessee Titans, either players or staff, were tested positive with the coronavirus. We're not exactly sure who has it, but the game has been postponed and they're currently not going to their facility. Those players will not be playing for you this week. So make your separate arrangements, however that may be. Now, I think that we can get to this amazing, entertaining Thursday night matchup with the Broncos versus the Jets. You know, fantasy football can make you excited for pretty much any game. We're going to have to try to find some enjoyment out of this game. We got a lot of injuries in this one. Alright, I think it's time to talk about this Thursday night matchup. Alright, let's start off with the home team, the New York Jets. There are not very many fantasy options we have. So, this is going to be kind of quick. You're not starting the quarterback, Sam Darnold, because he's not very good. The running back position is Frank Gore, and currently he's really getting a lot of volume and not doing much with it. So I'm not trying to start him either, especially against this nice Broncos defense. Le'Veon Bell, though, he isn't going to be playing in this game, but there is a chance he plays next week, and that is extremely positive because I don't know about you, but I have a couple of stocks in him, and I need him to get back in there. I don't think that he's going to be an amazing play, but he will be a solid flex play moving forward, surely on volume. I don't know how many goal line opportunities he's going to have because the team's not very good, but he will be a body that will get touches. But like I said, he's not going to be in this matchup, so on to the next position. Wide receiver, we have Jamison Crowder, finally going to be back. I am very pleased about this. I'm not saying that you have to start him this week, but I do because I'm injured. All of my players are out. I wouldn't recommend playing him on this first week back, specifically because players coming off an injury, I try not to play them immediately when they come back, especially if they're not elite. I'm not saying he can't have a good game, but the odds that something happens and he re-injures it are higher than obviously if he was in his second, third, fourth game. We have no other wide receivers that I'm trying to play. So we're going to go to the tight end position. I'm not playing Chris Herndon. I'm not playing their defense, but if worse came to worse, and you don't have any defenses out there, worse came to worse, the Broncos offense is not going to be great. So if you're desperate, you can start the Jets defense. I wouldn't be trying to, but like I said, worst comes to worst. All right, next we have the kicker, and I'm not starting him because they may not get down the field very often. All right, let's move over to the Broncos. You're not starting the quarterback because you weren't starting Drew Lock in the first place, and now he's injured. So we don't even actually know who the backup's going to be. Is it Jeff Driscoll? Is it Blake Bortles? Is it Brett Ripon? Don't even know who that is. Regardless, you're not starting the quarterback for this team. I actually recommend you not start a wide receiver for this team unless you're going to start Jerry Jeudy. And personally, I would avoid it if you could. I think there's plenty of other wide receivers that have more upside than Jerry Jeudy. That being said, in a pinch, worst comes to worst, he's right outside my flex. I can understand it. We're moving on to the running back position. Definitely start Melvin Gordon. With Phillip Lindsay injured and them going against a terrible Jets team, I definitely think that Melvin Gordon should have a fine day. Next, we have the tight end, Noah Fantastic. You can definitely start him. I love Noah Fant. He is absolutely amazing. He's big, strong, fast, and he can catch. All right. Next is the defensive position. You can definitely play the defense against the Jets. They're not very good. I'm not trying to start the kicker, but you can start the kicker. I think we're going to go on to the pick'em. All right, it's time to pick this game. Now, it's a 2.5 spread, Broncos way. Decisions. They're both very, very injured. They're both missing some key pieces, but I'm going to go with the Denver Broncos because I think that running game and that defense will win this one. They'll run out the clock a little more. Melvin Gordon's going to run all over the Jets. All right, and I think that's going to do it. Jeffrey, do you have anything for us?
This is a terrible matchup, sir. Congratulations for getting through this without getting injured. There are 14 injured players on these rosters.
Man, that is a lot of injuries. I'm really hoping these players get back, and I hope they're both more relevant soon. All right, I think that's going to do it. Have a nice day. Good luck this week. Peace.